Je suis encore à la maison. Je suis toujours à la maison. These two sentences can be different or mean the same depending on the context. Today we'll see the difference between encore and toujours. Encore, encore with the nasal en, and toujours, toujours with this je sound, the French R, and with the silent S, are two French adverbs. They can mean the same or not, but they're always spelled in the same way. At first glance, encore and toujours are different. Encore means again, as in je me suis encore perdu. I got lost again. Je me suis encore perdu. Meanwhile, toujours is used as a translation for always in English. For example, je suis toujours contente de te voir. I'm always happy to see you. Je suis toujours contente de te voir. Except that sometimes, of course, because it's French, they both mean still. As in, elle n'est pas sortie, elle est encore chez elle. And this is exactly the same thing as elle n'est pas sortie, elle est toujours chez elle. Elle n'est pas sortie, elle est toujours chez elle. Another example, if you're about to jump, you might ask yourself, tu as toujours envie de faire du saut à l'élastique? Do you still want to do bungee jumping? Tu as toujours envie de faire du saut à l'élastique. It is exactly the same thing as tu as encore envie de faire du saut à l'élastique. Exactly the same. But for me, it is no. This is really not my thing. The problem now is that the translations don't just stop there because encore and toujours have more meanings than just that. For example, toujours might mean anyway, as in, je ne sais pas s'il va pleuvoir, mais je vais toujours prendre un parapluie, on ne sait jamais. I don't know if it's going to rain, but I am going to take my umbrella, you never know. Je ne sais pas s'il va pleuvoir, mais je vais toujours prendre un parapluie, on ne sait jamais. Here, for example, using encore wouldn't make any sense at all. Another meaning, pour toujours, very useful, means forever. Pour toujours. With encore, we have other meanings as well. Like we use it to mean even more and even less. For example, elle est encore moins motivée que moi. She's even less motivated than me. Elle est encore, I do la liaison, moins motivé que moi. Another example, vous êtes encore plus gentil qu'hier. You're even nicer than yesterday. Vous êtes encore plus gentil qu'hier. Third one, oh non, c'est encore pire. Oh no, it is even worse. Pretty useful. Oh non, c'est encore pire. In the negative, encore becomes pas encore or pas encore depending on the liaison that you want to make. It means not again or not yet. For example, tu t'es brossé les dents? Non, pas encore. Did you brush your teeth? Not yet. Tu t'es brossé les dents? Non, pas encore. Or, le chien a mangé ta brosse à dents. Oh non, pas encore. The dog ate your toothbrush. Oh no, not again. Le chien a mangé ta brosse à dents. Oh non, pas encore. You will find more meanings of encore in everyday French on my blog, but for now, let's practice together. I'll do one slow, you repeat, and one fast, and then you repeat. Ready? Je suis encore là. Je suis encore là. Je suis toujours là. Je suis toujours là. Another one. Tu reprends encore un verre? Tu reprends encore un verre? Il y a toujours une exception en français. Il y a toujours une exception en français. Félicitations, very well done. Repetition is a great way to put the sentences in your head so you can use them later when you want to join a French conversation. Now, toujours can be pretty close to quand même in everyday spoken French, so I highly recommend you check this expression as well. You can just click on your screen right here to access a playlist with this lesson. I'll also put a lesson on the two meanings of venir de, a very useful verb in French, and why you shouldn't say leçon in French. I will see you in the next video. Just click here on your screen to access the next lessons. À tout de suite.